Hello everyone, I'm Roven Joybawa, and this is our report, the second homecoming de la Liga Filipina. Rizal returned to Manila in his second on June 1982, and his first homecoming from abroad on August 1887. And according to Jose Rizal, the battlefield is in the Philippines. To November 31, 1891, he reiterated this belief in a letter to Mentrit. I believe that Solidaridad is no longer our battlefield. Now, a new struggle, the fight is no longer in Madrid. June 26, 1892, at noon, Rizal and his widowed sister, Lucia, arrived in Manila. And according to Jose Rizal, I arrived at Manila on 26 June 1892, Sunday at 12 noon. I was met by many carabiners headed by a major. There were in addition one captain and one sergeant of the veteran city guard. I came down with a and they inspected me at a custom house. From there, I went the Hotel de Oriente, where occupied room number 22, facing the Church of Binondo. In afternoon, at 4 o'clock, he went to Malacanang Palace to seek audience with the Spanish Governor General, General Eulogio Despujol. Condo de Caspe, he was told me to come back at night at 7 o'clock, promptly. He returned to Malacanang and was able to confer with Governor General Despujol, who agreed to pardon his father but not the rest of the family and told him to return on Wednesday, on June 29. After his a brief interview with the Governor General, he visited his sister in city first, Narcisa, and later Saturtina. Rizal visited his friends in Luzon Central. At 6 p.m. of June 27, Rizal boarded a train into Toban Station and visited his friends in the following places: in Malolos, Bulacan, San Fernando, Pampanga, Tarlac, and Bacoor, Pampanga. At 5 p.m. of June 28, Rizal returned by train to Manila, whether he knew it or not. He shadowed by government spies who was carefully his every movement. The homes he had visited were raided by the Guardia Civil, which seized some copies of Noli and Fili and some supervised pamphlets.
Hi, my name is Ray Melinda Campos. Unus instar omnium. One like all, bawat isa'y katulad ng lahat. A progressive organization founded and created by Dr. Jose Rizal in the Philippines, in the House of the Oratorio on Janco at Alaya Street, Tanda, Manila in July 3, 1892. Rizal taught organizing the Lodge when he was at Hong Kong. With the help of Jose Maria Basa, he wrote the Constitution of the Lodge. Some of the known members were in Andres Bonifacio, Doratario Arellano, and Apolinario Mabini. The some facts about the Lodge is it was derived from La Solidaridad and the propaganda movement. The purpose of this lodge is to build a new group sought to involve the people directly in the reforms movement. And also no attention or rising up in arms against the movement. The lodge was to be a sort of mutual aid and self-help society, dispensing scholarship funds and legal aids, loaning capital and setting up cooperatives. The Spanish authorities realized that the ledge was becoming a threat to their occupation, so they arrested Rizal on July 6, 1892. That resulted to his deportation to the Pitan. At first, the Liga was quite active. Bonifacio is particularly exerted great efforts to organize chapters in various districts on Manila. The reformist leader found out that the most popular council which Bonifacio had organized were no longer willing to send funds to the Madrid propagandists because, like Bonifacio, they had become convinced that peaceful agitation for reforms was futile. They afraid that more radical rank and file members might capture the organization and unwilling to involve themselves in an enterprise which would surely invite reprisals from the authorities. The leaders of the La Liga opt for dissolution. The La Liga member was split into two groups. The conservatives formed the Corpo de Compromisarios, which pledged continue supporting Dallas Solidaridad, while the radical led by Bonifacio, devoted themselves to a new and secret society, and that is Katipunan. Work and writing of Jose Rizal during the particular moment of his life is Noli Me Tangere and El Filibusterismo. Rizal published books and articles abroad which shows disloyalty to Spain, which were frankly anti-Catholic and prudently anti-prior. A few hours after his arrival, there was found in his packages a bundle of handbills entitled Pobres Frailes. His novel El Filibusterismo was dedicated to the memory of the three traitors, the end to which he pursues in his efforts and writings is to tear from the loyal Filipino breasts the treasure of our Catholic faith. Rizal arrested and jailed in front of Santiago. July 6, 1982, Rizal went to Malacanang to resume his series of interviews with Governor General. The Governor General showed some printed leaflets were entitled Pobres Frailes or Poor Frailes. Rizal denied having those leaflets. Despite his denial and insistent demand for investigation, he was placed under arrest and escort to Fort Santiago by Ramon Despojol, the nephew and aide for Governor General. Arbitrary deportation to the Pitan. July 7, 1982. Gaceta de Manila that published the story of Rizal arrested the same issue. The gubernatorial degree gave him the reasons for Rizal deportation. July 15, 1982, Rizal was brought under heavy guard to the steamer at Cebu, which was sailing to the Pitan at 1 a.m. The steamer under Captain de Grasse departed sailing south, passing Mindoro and Panay. July 17, 1982, reached the Pitan at 7 in the evening. Captain de Grasse handed Rizal over.